Okay, this is the end of the second week of class, and this is my video journal. Um, as far as what I liked about class this week, I really enjoyed the hands-on lab where we got to draw blood from a fake arm. I think I did really well with that. Things that I learned in class this week would be about the hand washing. I thought that was really good to do the hands-on testing for that because although I am OSHA certified from the restaurant business, it's very different when it comes to the medical environment. And I did not realize the significance of washing your hands, starting from the wrist down and then doing the opposite when drying from the fingertip up in order to avoid recontamination once you have washed the area. So I found that very helpful and instructive. Also, the order of the jaw was something that's ingrained in my brain now from class this week, and the importance of why there's an order for the jaw as far as not cross contaminating with any additives that are inside of the collection tubes based on whatever tests are going to be run. So I thought that was helpful and informative. There wasn't really anything that I didn't like about class this week. I thought it went really well, and I'm very much enjoying the class. I think I feel comfortable moving forward with phlebotomy. I think that working on the fake arm really helped me to relieve my anxiety as far as the whole process. And I think that's something I'll be able to do very well and not have an issue with in the future. So I'd just like to get some more practice because practice makes perfect. With regard to the professionalism video with the blonde lady, although I think that she definitely has some areas of opportunity as far as coaching and team playing, a team attitude, I don't necessarily think that I would fire her. I think in a situation like this where something is misfiled, accidents definitely happen when you're working in a busy office. I think she could definitely benefit from being a little more of a team player and friendlier. And she was very, very lucky that the other girls were willing to help her in her time of need because she was not very helpful when they were in need. Um, and ultimately, at the end of the day, this situation was resolved. But I think she should have stepped up to the plate a little more as far as taking personal responsibility for her actions. And I think she's probably a little bit lazy, and she seems like the kind of person that puts more emphasis on who is to blame rather than getting the job done or finding a solution. But I do think that, as with any employee, that proper training and coaching is always the first line of action when you're dealing with a difficult employee. And I think that she would benefit from that. And then, of course, if she was still, making the same mistakes and not really willing to accept her part of responsibility, then that would be something that could lead to termination in the future. But I think an immediate response would be some coaching opportunities and explaining to her the significance of working as a team and, maybe being a little more flexible as far as what she can and can't do and the time frames, because of course no one wants to stay late after work, especially if you have a child to pick up, but at the same time you need to make sure that the job is done properly and correctly in order to make sure that you don't have to stay beyond your time. So that's what I thought about that video, and that's it. Looking forward to next week, not looking forward to the midterm, but hopefully I will do well.